Also, intention, why individuals are undertaking these kinds of experiences. And with some substances, I think it's very important that young people understand that these are not recreational compounds. They're very serious. They're considered sacred medicines by many peoples around the world.
In the United States of America, 300,000 U.S. citizens ingest a Schedule I substance legally as their sacrament. This is literally the non-drug use of peyote. It's a religious sacrament, it's not a drug.
The plant hallucinogens in particular have profound implications for the treatment of addictive disorders. There's a good deal of interest in the West African plant Iboga. Personally, I believe ayahuasca might prove to be the ideal plant concoction.
One that is in the works is to offer MDMA to people who are with advanced stage cancer and be given a prognosis of less than 12 months of remaining life. If it helps, as I think it might, and cuts down on anxiety, and may actually cut down on the need for pain medications, which means that they're less sedated, they're more alert, they have more ability to be cognitively with it. That's really important for those individuals and their family.
For the last 4 years, I've been working to develop a protocol for MDMA-assisted psychotherapy for post-traumatic stress disorder.
This paradigm was not acceptable 35, 40, 45 years ago. Are we at that point in time now where we will be able, in a sanctioned manner, to move this field forward?
At least get rid of the fear and find a setting within which this can be done safely and carefully, thoughtfully.
We had many powerful technologies of consciousness. We know very easily how to alter consciousness, how to go to different states, but bridging that gap between what we find there and our everyday reality and everyday life, that has been the challenge. People go there, find love, find compassion, find transformation, but then later they go to their everyday life and the usual patterns come back.
This is not a black and white thing. All medicines can have good applications and have side effects and be dangerous in the wrong circumstance.
Feeling that we are less safe than we actually are, feeling threatened on some level and feeling that we have to be in control, in charge. This can be seen from the individual dimension to the collective dimension. What was happening between the United States and the Soviet Union, where we produced so many atomic missiles that 1% of it would be used, it would be all over. We want to be so safe that we actually create a very unsafe world. So a lot of this kind of inauthentic tendencies, the tendency to constantly have more of what we have, need to double, triple the gross national product as something that's guaranteed a good living standard is just a fallacy. The countries that have achieved that have achieved a high level of economic standard, don't necessarily benefit from it emotionally. Actually, there's more violence, there's more suicide, there's more alcoholism, addiction, divorce, and so on. So there is no connection, direct connection between economic achievement and sense of well-being. We're all in it together, and we are kind of synergistically looking for answers in a way that involves, a lot of the deeper wisdom that comes from self-exploration, self-understanding.
Enantiodromia, the process by which something is transformed into or revealed as being the same as its opposite.
So the idea is to work on the body, to work on the heart, to work on the vital world, so that those structures become more porous and permeable to both energies, the energy of life and the energy of consciousness. And it is the alignment between those two energies what we are finding and have been finding that is extremely powerful for this kind of more holistic transformation of everyday life.
As soon as I had one experience, I thought this is by far the most interesting thing that I've ever come across, that I could ever imagine happening. It changes radically the way you look at it and think about reality forever afterwards. It doesn't necessarily make you enlightened, not at all, but it changes and enlarges your perception and your perspective and your understanding.
It's more critical now than ever because we do have even more devastating technologies, more hatred going on right now. It's a pivotal time in the world. So I hope the beauty of these experiences be our source of inspiration and healing as we move forward.
Science has verified that the mystical experience is repeatable. And so now we have a basis. Now we have an injunctive religion, a truth that can be tested and has already been tested in the court of science. And you can't get more proof than that, except taking it yourself.
How do we collectively dream, and how do we begin to co-create a better dream for the future of humanity? And I think that's our challenge and our opportunity as we live at this time of convergence where there are so many different worldviews and belief systems and ways of engaging reality. How do we seek that as an opportunity for creative convergence and the articulation and sharing of some new stories, some new dreams about our future possibilities?
The key, in my opinion, would be to facilitate the rapid connectivity of that which is emergent, creative, right now.
Goethe, who said that one person by themselves can accomplish little, but the person who unites him or herself with others at the right time can accomplish great deeds.
I think Jung had a very, very important idea that we should somehow live, part of our life internally. We should do deep self-exploration, which also means transformation, and then combine somehow in our everyday life the deep knowledge and wisdom that would come from these inner states.
And so the announcement needs to go forth. The quest is on. The journey is about to begin.